Hey guys, I'm CoBuystedt over at BISH'S RV in Junction City, Oregon. I'm here to show you a real toy hauler. This is the 4023. It's a fifth wheel toy hauler, as you can see. It's the Game Changer ATC. Now, you'll notice something kind of different is that it's fully metal sided, so that's aluminum. Now, kind of the issue with the metal sided rig is if it's usually backed behind with wood behind it. This doesn't have wood behind it. It's got Azdel. Azdel is a composite panel. It's a replacement of the plywood they use in RVs. So it's going to be 50% lighter than that wood. It's going to be impervious to all water damages. So if you think about it, you have metal, which is aluminum. Aluminum does not really rust. Then you have Azdel behind that, aluminum cage construction, and then your Azdel on the inside, which is also doubled as your decorative interior panel. So this thing is completely impervious to water. So actually the manufacturer says when you get your floors all wet and dirty from the wheels pulling in and stuff, you can just hose out the ground. When have you ever heard of a manufacturer saying to bring a hose into your rig and like start spraying water? I mean, don't hit your TV, but you get what I'm saying. So here's your through storage bay right here. You get the solid surface steps. Would only make sense to have that. This is our 3-axle model. So the outside is very beautiful. They do come in a couple colors as well. So most of the colors they come in is like gray. They have white. I don't know many other ones. I know that some of the trailers have some primary colors as well. Pretty solid, bold ones. So this is your haul space. These do come up and turn into a bed, a full bed. And it does come up and down on the chain as well. You have a bed above that as well. You have some heat ducts right here. This does have the deck, the cage it goes around. So this is your haul space. This one does have the track system, which is this right here. So that's nice because usually they have those D-ring hooks that you can tie. You put your tie downs there, go over your thing and tie it down. So this one, you can buy more hooks from them if you want. So you have more. You can put them wherever you want. That makes the most sense for tying down your toys. It's a huge plus. Some people even get this aftermarket on their rigs. But you notice it's on the walls as well. So what's nice is that the furniture that comes in these hooks on to that. So you can hook on, you can buy another couch for here and hook it on there. You can take them out. You can move them around. You can get a different, you can make this your living room and you can do whatever you want. You really can. Now speaking of doing whatever you want, I'll put this back. Let's say that you want a better garage space and a less living space. You don't need all that living space. You can move this wall. You can do it vice versa. If I want less haul, I have one quad, but I want this awesome toy hauler. I want more living space. I can bring this wall this way, and that living room is way bigger, and this haul space is way smaller. So I think this is probably the only one that I've ever seen that lets you kind of move this and get the feel right. So everything about this is quality. Every customer I've ever seen, even if they don't like the toolbox, this kind of gets a rap for being the toolbox, you know, because the way the cabinets are and the latches. Even if they're not like, they want some more wood and homey and like brown colors and stuff, they still walk in here and go, wow, this is quality. I personally love the cabinetry. I think it's reliable, it's pretty, looks good. You get your latches. That will be that way forever. This is an issue you see a lot is like in cabinetry, they put these hinges on there. This will strip out, the wood will get weird, it'll swell, it'll start sagging. It's just wood, right? Well, this is metal. It's not going to do any of that. So the fact that this just goes like this, it's going to feel like that for the rest of its life. It's going to be this reliable forever. Cabinetry is a huge point of quality for people. I'll let you see how big this is. And then take a look at the freezer down here. You have this little drawer thing you can pull away into that rack below. So cool. You also have cabinetry above here as well. You have a bed. I don't know that I showed that at all, but there's a bed up there. So you have 3 beds back here that fit adults. So you could have a couple up there. You could have a couple on the bed over there and a couple on the bed up there. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You could have about 10 people sleeping in here. Not to mention all the floor space. People could be sleeping on sleeping bags or whatever. So here's a sink. Here's your oven. Here's your cooktop. We all know those things. There's your TV, lives right there. It does have a strap you pull, and that can come out and point around and get the angle right. I'll show you the bathroom. Cool. And then up here is your bedroom. So I love this bedroom. The way that they made the front cap, it's a full-size front cap. So my head isn't, I'm not experiencing any decrease in ceiling height throughout the whole thing. It doesn't start going up here when I get closer to the bed. Super nice. You do have your closet space over here. If you're worried about a washer and dryer, it lives in the bottom half. You can get these shelves taken out and you can do the stack if you want. It's possible. Whatever you want to do. Well, then this is a king-sized bed, okay? This is the better of the RV mattresses. So I'm not going to say that it's the best mattress you're ever going to see because they are all terrible. And they are all terrible for a reason. If they spent so much money giving you a nice residential mattress you would want to put in your house, it might not work for your body, but it would for the next guy, but not the next guy. They know you're going to be picky about your mattress because everybody's body is different. But they give you a mattress of some kind, so you have something. This is the better of those, I think is the best way to put it. So, like I said, this is the 3-axle model. This has all aluminum. It does not rust. It has Asdale on the wall, so no wood. There's no wood on the whole thing. So because of that, you can't have any swelling, rot, decay, mold, mildew, none of that stuff that is in every RV out there at some point in its life. This doesn't experience that. So if you have any questions at all, it does have a gen, it does have a fuel station. It's kind of obvious, but I'll throw it out anyway. So if you have any questions at all, just ask me. I can help you. And we do have access to the reps as well, so we can talk to the factory about some advanced questions on ordering, things like that you may have. So reach out to me. My phone number is 541-735-1535. Thank you.